Beneath the calm surface of the world's rivers, ancient giants lurk. From Africa's Nile to the Amazon's depths, these monsters are real, and they're bigger than you think. What truly lurks in the darkest, murkiest corners of our planet's great rivers? For generations, people on the water's edge have passed down stories, tales whispered around fires, of immense shadows gliding beneath the surface, powerful enough to drag a person to their doom. Myth or misunderstood giants? Tonight, we dive into fear, facts, and the living titans that rule our rivers. In the Congo River, fishers speak of the Mbenga. It hunts other fish, it hunts crocodiles, and, they say, careless humans. Travel to the Amazon basin and you will hear of the Arapaima. Armored in scales so tough they deflect a piranha's bite. Legends say it can shatter boats with a single blow. On the Mekong, tales turn to the giant catfish. Behemoths seen as sacred messengers, capture a blessing, or a terrible omen. These are not mere fish. To many they are monsters, gods, guardians, myths warn against folly and greed and teach respect for the river's power. In brown water, a log becomes a serpent, a current, an unseen beast. A flash, a splash, a line that won't stop running, seeds from which legends grow. While legends whisper of supernatural beasts, science brings a measuring tape and a scale. For decades, biologists and ichthyologists have peeled back the myth to reveal the flesh and blood animals behind the tales. The Arapaima can exceed 10 feet and 400 pounds, among the largest freshwater fish on Earth. Its flexible armor has inspired advanced ceramics. The myth is fantastic. Reality is breathtaking. The Goliath tigerfish, Congo's Mbenga, is no demon, but its design is fearsome. 32 dagger-like teeth. It attacks prey nearly its own size. Confirmed to 5 feet and over 100 pounds, built for violent predation. Science doesn't debunk terror, it explains it. Mekong stingrays can span 16 feet nose to tail, body as wide as a small car. A venomous barb nearly a foot long can pierce bone. Once a phantom, now a critically endangered species we can track and protect. Mekong and Wells catfish can reach 9 feet and 600 plus pounds. Study their anatomy, diet, and behavior, and fear becomes understanding. A giant catfish won't hunt people, but panic and power can capsize a small boat. The truth is often the bedrock of legend. The meeting point between humans and these giants is almost always a fishing line. It doesn't fight like a normal fish, but like an anchor that decides to move. It was like hooking a car. There was nothing I could do. The rod was bent in half. The line kept going until it snapped. A panicked giant is pure chaos. In the Amazon, one thrash can break bones and swamp boats. In North America, an alligator gar's teeth demand respect. These battles are endurance, muscles burn. Every surge brings fresh adrenaline. Landing one borders on the epic. But underwater, scientists see grace, a world of slow, deliberate movement. You feel incredibly small, completely humbled. You are a visitor in its world. If you love wild encounters like this, tap subscribe to Global Nature for more. In India's torrent swims the mighty Mazir, sacred, smart, explosively powerful. Once the ultimate prize, now threatened by overfishing and habitat loss. Australia's largest freshwater fish, pot-bellied, cavern-mouthed, over 250 pounds. An ambush hunter that inhales anything too close. Woven into creation stories, a living emblem of the bush. A living fossil, 8 feet, 300 pounds, century-old lives. Once despised, now valued for ancient lineage and apex role. Mongolia's Taman, New Guinea bass, Europe's Huchen, unsung giants, each king of its domain. Each faces growing threats. Rivers hold more wonders than we can imagine, many still swimming silently, waiting for their story to be told. Join Global Nature to explore them with us. Subscribe now. We journeyed from whispers of legend to the hard data of science. They are not malevolent monsters. They are ancient survivors that command respect and need protection. Where giants thrive, the river is alive. Where they vanish, the river is dying. Be custodians, support conservation, fish sustainably, demand protection for freshwater ecosystems. Next time you face a murky river, see the hidden kingdom, home to creatures beyond imagination. They swim in silence, hidden in shadows. But river monsters are real, and they're closer than you think. Like, comment, and subscribe for more wild encounters. Have you ever seen a river monster? Drop your story below.